Well, John, I know you see your future very much with Unicorn again as a player, ambassador and a mentor. You're not just going to be playing, it's going to cover many facets.
Well, I love being involved in a lot of different ways in darts, and playing is certainly the first one. Obviously, commentating and being a pundit, and more in the future, interacting with maybe some newer players, younger players perhaps. I've always shared my opinion to begin with, so I try to help people out when I can with tips, and we'll see what the future brings. I know the Unicorn's dedicated to helping advance youth dart players into successful adult players, and also dedicated to helping dart players around the world excel into the sport. So it's a nice position to be in, where I can help a lot.
It fits the bill for you, doesn't it? And I know long term as well, you'd like to get involved a lot more in promoting North American darts and actually making it a big success. And of course, we saw recently in Vegas that the taste looks to be there for big time darts in the US and Canada.
It was a joy to watch, really, how successful the tournament was in terms of not only the player participation, but the fan participation, which is the more lacking element. I think we have the player base and a lot of talent, but without fans, you can't be professional. And so, yeah, things are looking a lot brighter after the U.S. Masters in the beginning of the month.
You see that as a role for you in the future?
Well, I try to support the CDC tour over there, which is a starting point for us as North American pros, and I'm involved as I can be. I don't hit every event, but I have obligations here as well to play. I have a tour card here, so I try to do what I can, though, and all the signs are good that that tour is evolving, as well as it's good to see the PDC run so successfully that event, as I said. And we would hope that the PDC will have more events in North America, maybe Canada, maybe another one in the US, maybe another one in Vegas, because that worked, but also that the CDC can launch some smaller ones of their own, and we can have a more regular professional game with audiences, which is basically what it takes to be professional. It's not how well you throw, but people need to pay to see you play.
You'd like to be involved, I know. Is there still life in the old dog? Yeah, as far as playing is concerned?
I think so. I feel pretty good. I'm happy when I'm throwing. I don't practice as much, but when I do play, I feel better for it. I get plenty of warm-up on a day in a tour event. I just got to get past being a bit of a slow starter at times, which has always been the case no matter how much I practice, seemingly. But yeah, I feel pretty good, like something's going to happen somewhere. I won a CDC event in June, so that was a good indicator I'm still able.
But as far as being back at Unicorn is concerned, I mean, it couldn't have come at a better time, and I know that you are very, very passionate about the sport, and that will always come out.
Well, yeah, I love the game, and I love playing the game and talking about the game and strategies, and I like to see it promoted around the world, because it does have that everyman potential. And when we go to places in Africa, Asia, all around the world, that the Unicorn is dedicated to the growth of the game internationally, and to the growth of the game from the youth aspect. So that combination, it's all about the darts going bigger, and having the sport really flourish. And so it's nice to be involved with a company dedicated to that, rather than just benefiting from it.